Governorship candidate of the Action Alliance (AA) in Rivers State, Dr. Dawari George, has toured flood-ravaged parts of the state, promising to end the perennial losses suffered by worst-hit local government areas of the state. Dr. George, who was accompanied by his running mate, Barrister Tony Anorowem, top members of his campaign organization, State Chairman Action Alliance, and other party executives on Wednesday visited parts of Yahoda West and Oba Ebima Ndoni Council respectively.
All these children, where they stay for night? Where they sleep?
No way, on a town hall, all this, na road self.
That town hall, na people dey there. Then they feed people there. How people they manage?
Only God, only God, they help everybody.
He expressed shock at the volume of the flooding and the large number of displaced persons.
We have just come from Akinima and Jankama axis in the Ahoda West local government areas. We are here in Obagbema local government area, particularly the Erema community where we have the IDPs settlement for those displaced by flood. Our visit here is first to empathize with the people and see for ourselves the situation of the people and do whatever we can in our own little way to also ameliorate the disaster that has come upon them, that has caused them so much stress, displacement, and some of them even their means of livelihood. And we have seen them firsthand. We've had the opportunity also of interacting with them and getting to understand the situation even better than we thought we knew. Particularly, we are concerned that every year there appears to be a warning from NIMET of impending flood. But it appears that each time we are caught napping and nothing appears to be happening. And so we have come to see for ourselves the possibility of proffering, lasting solution to this almost a yearly occurrence now.
While touring parts of Ahoda West was hit, including Akinima, headquarters of the council, Dr. George said his visit was to have first-hand assessments of the disaster and dialogue with displaced persons on the best way to solve the perennial challenge.
The point is that this has become a recurring, a decimal. So it means that there must also be not just a contingency plan, but a permanent plan to deal with it whenever it happens. And so what we have come to do is to engage the people and look at possible solutions from their own perspective. From our own perspective, clearly one thing that we will recommend and we will pursue is the dredging of the waterways, especially the smaller canals that dot the whole of these areas. We need to open them up so that we can have water, storm water and water from these rivers, flowing through them and not going into the communities.
The AA governorship candidate, who spoke as he met flood victims taking shelter at the town halls and public schools in Akinima and Erema communities, respectively, explained to the victims that though it was a natural disaster, their case was made worse due to the absence of the will to work with local stakeholders to bring solution to their problem, and promised that under his administration, deliberate efforts will be made to activate technology, the will and resources to prevent repeat of the losses the area suffers during flooding season.
One, now for news we dey see picture. I say no make I come here myself, come see waiting the position of things. So you no go be saying now waiting people tell me. So me I come with my eye, come see am. Yes. So no be matter of waiting on I tell me now. Me I don't see am with my eye. Okay. Number two, be say I also come so that I go come show and I say we too we understand what you they go through, and we they also come to join to say sorry corner and do wetin we go fit do to help relieve the problem one a day. Yes. But most importantly, match on tell us something. The main reason wey make me I come is that this problem of flooding na one issue wey me I wan address, me and my government. Okay. So we feel say there is no better time to assess the situation than now when the problem dey. Yes, so e good make we come here, see wetin dey happen.
Okay, sir.
Then also tell una say una sef go join us because we need areas where una sef go cooperate with us make we fit succeed. If you look, every government wey come go talk say when flood come, oh make una do like this, move here for safety. We no dey look that. I get different aspects, reasons and ways wey I want make we take deal with it. One of them, na say first and foremost, we go do a lot of dredging work. This kind River Niger don't over this flow. River Benue don't add. Cameroon don't open their dam. Now it go to affect us. Every year it go to happen. We go see they suffer like this. So we get to dredge the place then. Look for places where this water go. So that even if they release those things, you know go to enter community like this.
Speaking further as part of what will be his approach to solving this challenge to the natural disaster and its huge economic impact on the people, Dr. George promised that his administration will work with agricultural experts to include a new farming season in the areas such that quick-yielding crops will be cultivated and harvested before the flood season begins.
One of the things where they do to people now say it affect their livelihood on a farming. I think on a show me I say on a farm they don't come.
Yes.
Everywhere. So the farm don't spoil. Now I hope on a know say for modern farming now, subsistence farming, say then get waiting then they do it on a go fit farm for season where flood no day, harvest for season where flood no day. When flood day on a no dey farm at all. But that one require a research agency where go come look for the kind of crops where go fit grow for this area. When flood no day. When we on a plant on a go harvest too before the flood come. So when flood come like this, on a people relocate. If the thing, even if it come, it no go bad like this, but it no go also affect on a crop. For those who don't harvest, they never sell. We go also make sure say silos, these storage tanks. Now you know say if you go there after here now, that side, some place high, it dry. Now those places where high. Now there we go build the silos tank there. Where all these crops on I get one I never sell, go there inside, store. Government go provide them, and I go use and manage them.
The flood victims, made of adults and children, thanked Dr. Dawari George for the timely visit, even as they noted that he is the only governorship candidate to visit and sympathize with them.
Thank God you come. As you come, you will come to change our life. See, as we suffer for this Imbiama community. The whole of Engene, everywhere we dey suffer. See, now here road we dey to go vote you in there. But when we vote you in, make it let us, allow us, give us food to chop, make money full everywhere. Come make development for Imbiama community here. Engene as a whole. Awuda West as a whole. I beg.
Thank you.
As part of his temporary measures to cushion the pains, Dr. Dawari George donated relief materials to the victims.